Hey guys, welcome to Patient Diaries with Dr. Z. So today I had a patient who was really adamant that the cardiologist had not seen her. When I went in the morning to see her, she's like, is cardiology going to see me? Because she came in with an irregular heartbeat. And I'd seen a cardiologist note, so in my head, if they only put in a note usually after they've seen the patient. And I was like, well, I just told her, I'll find out, because I didn't want to confirm or deny, because there's a possibility that maybe they decided to put in the note earlier. So what ended up happening is I let that go, kept on rounding. About 2 hours later, the nurse is frantically texting, saying she's at the nursing station. She's mad. She's banging on the table. She's like, where is the cardiologist? The cardiologist has not seen me. And so what I decided to do was I reached out to the cardiologist and asked the cardiologist and the fellow, I was like, hey, did you guys come to see the patient? Because the patient is adamant that she didn't see her. And she's like, she's here for an irregular heartbeat and no cardiologist has seen me. Mind you, this patient was not unstable. I don't know why she was freaking out. It just pisses me off when patients, I understand in her head she's freaking out, but I'm like, the cardiologist probably has bigger fish to fry, honestly. But anyways, the cardiologist texts back and says, yes, we have seen the patient. So that's all I can say. So the cardiologist is saying that he has seen the patient and his fellow has seen the patient. The patient is saying, cardiology has not seen me. And I asked the nurse, and this was all via text. I'm like, are you sure? Is she sure that the cardiology has not stopped by to see her? Because I've seen it before. People either don't know the doctor is coming because they don't think that person is a doctor. So in their mind just blocks it out. Sometimes we come in really early. And if you're sleepy, you might forget stuff and you might not realize it. But she was insistent and she was like, no, I'm pretty sure cardiology has not seen me. She's causing a ruckus and all that stuff. And she's like really mad. And I just ignored it because I had no time to deal with that. I was dealing with admissions. And I ignored it because cardiology had told me they'd seen the patient. She said they hadn't seen her. I was just the middleman, and I did not have time to deal with that nonsense. I had admissions to deal with. So I just ignored her. I just told the nurse, we'll deal with it tomorrow. If she wanted to leave against medical advice, she could leave. And then it turns out, a few hours later, she actually remembers that the cardiologist has seen her. She now remembers who it was. After causing all that drama, she finally remembered. Guys, honestly, there's a really important lesson in this story, and it's called emotional regulation. Please regulate your emotions. There's absolutely no reason why she should be acting a fool like that. She literally threw a tantrum that a 2-year-old child would throw, only to realize that, wait a minute, I have actually been seen by a cardiologist. That should never happen because we don't have time for adults throwing tantrums in a hospital when I'm dealing with acute issues that are much more important than a tantrum. So literally, I was just like, okay, of course, we were right and she was wrong. And yeah, no, it's just a pet peeve of mine. Like, please regulate your emotions. And even if you are adamant that you haven't been seen by a cardiologist, I did my due diligence and reached out to the cardiologist. If they say they've seen her, and yeah, sometimes there might be foul play and maybe they haven't seen her, but that's rare. But even in that case, what else are we going to do? Because it's the weekend. Maybe the cardiologist is dealing with more important issues. The fact that no one is rushing to your side means you're okay. You're not dying. You're going to be okay. Anyways, guys, just regulate your emotions when you're in the hospital. Thank you.